You are no rock star.
Right. Yeah, I mean, no, that's exactly what I'm saying.
I think you have the potential to become something so much greater.
Welcome back to another episode of Real Reviews. I'm Lisa, and today's topic is Jem and the Holograms. Now, this is a popular 80s cartoon, and there's been a lot of mixed feelings about this being turned into a big screen movie. Today, I'm going to talk about whether fans of the old series will like this movie and what it means for a brand new generation. But first, let's give you the lowdown. Jem and the Holograms, this movie is inspired by the cartoon of the same name from the 80s, and it follows a young girl named Jerrica Benton, who is obviously a very talented singer-songwriter, but is just a little too shy to spread her talent to the world. So with the help of her sister, she gets her video of her song put online, but she lives with her aunt and there's financial problems. Once the video goes viral, they get discovered kind of by this big old record mogul named Erica Raymond. Jerrica decides to go ahead and take on this alter ego of Jem, along with her sisters as her backing band, and obviously along with the ups and downs of fame and being an overnight sensation. There's also this other storyline with her dad who passed away, who was kind of an inventor, scientist, and he created this little robot called Synergy. So along the way, they're also trying to find out clues of the messages that Synergy has for them left by the dad. So now that you got the lowdown, it's time for the pros and the cons. My pros first. I actually really enjoy this young cast. I feel like they have a lot of chemistry together. The four girls, a lot of them have actually known each other for a while. They worked in various projects together, just auditioned together a lot. And I feel like their chemistry really does show on screen. Another thing that's really awesome is the music. I actually love the music of this movie. The songs are very catchy, the lyrics are very poignant. Another pro is the message of the movie. I think it has a great, relevant message for kids of today, and actually just people in general. They did a great job of making it relevant for 2015. So a few things I wasn't a fan of in this movie. One is kind of the pacing of the movie. I felt like the beginning was a tad bit slow, and then when you finally get to the climax where Jem kind of, comes to terms with is she making the right decision for fame or money or her family, they rush through that pretty quickly, it feels like, and all of a sudden everything's resolved, and let's just say the climax is very predictable. And the main other thing that I wasn't really a fan of was it seemed like a little bit too much of integration of social media and, the technology that we have today. So throughout it, you see clips of, fans talking about how much Jem means to them, or just kind of random YouTube videos that help set up the soundtrack for the scene. The ones with the fans giving their messages to Jem don't really take you out of the movie as much as the ones that are just kind of a stomp team or a drum battle or a marching band or whatever, kind of providing the soundtrack to the scene, because it ends up cutting in between the scene that you're in, and then it cuts to this YouTube video, and then comes back to the scene, and then back to the YouTube video. And it doesn't really allow you to really get into the scene. So the bottom line is, it was a fun movie. It was enjoyable. It wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible. I feel like fans of the 80s cartoons might be a little disappointed in that there are a lot of things that are changed. Some of the characters' relationships are changed. Obviously, what Synergy is a little bit changed. I think if you're a teenager or a young girl as of right now, you'll definitely relate to it. You'll feel like it's kind of like Hannah Montana on steroids, if that makes sense. It's just a bigger production of something like that. So that's my wrap up of Jem and the Holograms. I actually got to sit down with the cast and I talked to them about a ton of things, and those are going to be in the end card. But if you want one right now, you can click right over here to check out the cast playing Never Have I Ever, because honestly, who doesn't love a fun game of Never Have I Ever, right? Right. And also, just be sure to subscribe, and I will be back with more movie reviews soon. Thanks so much for sticking around. Be sure to subscribe for even more Shine On Media content, then click to the left to check out the cast of Jem and the Holograms talking about what their alter egos would be like if they had one, and then click to the right to check out the cast breaking down their musical preferences.